everybody. We are live from GC Kolkata at Prasad Square. I'm Kiran Shaisley Nujubail, and joining me is Nikhil. SK, please, SK, as we're going to be live with the community tournaments here today. SK, tell us a little more about what's happening.
All right, so day one of GamerConnect, as promised, we have a 40 PC setup, esports servers, and free-for-all tournaments running throughout the day. So if you are at GamerConnect, we have solo 3 maps, we got duo 3 maps, we've got 3 more maps of squads, and we're going to be shoutcasting throughout. And guess what? Surprise, surprise, full lobby, full house, all 40 PCs taken. I am excited to see what these guys are up to. Everyone's logged in, everyone's in the game, and let's see what Kolkata's best player is. It's possibly the best player here on day one.
We have had players line up very early in the morning, and they are hyped. We are even more hyped to see how the action's gonna pan out. We have 15 maps of intense PUBG action lined up for you folks out there over the next 2 days. Today, though, we're going to be doing a total of 9 maps. It's 3 on solos, 3 on duos, and 3 for squads. First up, the solos tournament. This is where you get to prove that you are the absolute best. On duos and squads, there's going to be a little bit of team play coming in, actually a lot more of team play coming in. But here is where you say, hey, I'm the absolute best here, man. On LAN, none of that online stuff. Online, I'm the absolute best. You get to prove it right here. We're having players loading into the server. But before we go there, there are some amazing stuff up for grabs here for the winners. The first place, of course, the MK100 and Esports keyboard. And second place, they're going to be walking away with H900 headsets. And the third place winner will be walking away with the Esports mouse pad. And quite a lot to play out for.
Pretty sick prices considering, hey, I came for the event, I came for the whole experience, but I'm also getting to play a solo tournament. And like I said, it's super loot. Right? One thing is I've just given them like mad loot right now. Got the esports mode, vehicle spawns all over. So if these guys have any clue as how, you know, they played normal PUBG, this is just going to be a blessing because everywhere they look is going to be guns, everywhere they look, there's going to be vehicles. And I want to see people go for airdrops because we just played a test map and we saw like a couple of names up there who were basically out-fragging the rest of the guys. So I'm hoping the guys we picked, EDI, I think it was Eddie Sumit, and there was a record. These guys completely destroyed the test lobby. So I want to see what these guys can do in the live map, you know, because one camper, and I think it's the end of
I think even the playstyle is going to be very different to what we are usually accustomed to seeing in these esports tournaments. You have teams who have their set spots where they drop. You don't really see too much clutters, too much early engagements going on. But this is a community map. Nobody knows each other. And for all you know, you're going to have like 20 people drop Pochinki and all hell's going to break loose.
I think we should have thrown in something and then put like a $1,000 challenge, guys, everyone jump Pochinki, and then we just laughed it out. Because right now, considering there's 40 and a full open map, it's going to be much slower or much faster depending on how Kolkata plays. And I don't know how they play either. I've seen the online qualifiers we had for the squads. People from Kolkata just love killing. They just drive to every drop. They stop at every fight and they just like, guys, I want to fight. That's all they care about. And let's see, man, explosive players. I see a lot of young faces, which is so cool because it's like as kids with their parents who come to play the tournaments, the parents are supporting them.
As far as
and it's amazing. It's amazing.
I remember seeing the first 2 players that walked in with their mother there. So, it's going to be one action-packed match here as we're just waiting in for the players to load in.
So we will look at, we'll jump into game. Before that, let's give a shout out to...
Let's give a shout out to all the sponsors who are making this possible. NVIDIA, GeForce, Dell Gaming, Alienware, Western Digital, LG, ZOTAC Gaming, and of course, Esports. Without them, this tournament wouldn't be possible. Big shout out to you folks as we immediately jump. Let's have a look at the flight path. SK, walk us through.
All right, so we see the flight path all the way from Primorsk going straight to Kameshki. So it's like a very central sort of flight path, but I don't see a single person going Pochinki. I think it is true, right? When you say solo, everyone wants to shy away from this place. You're like, I don't want to be at Pochinki. I don't want to lose FPS. And it's true because there's one guy still hovering. I think it's AB Assassin, but nobody else. Look at this clutter. You will only see this in a solo tournament. People in every single situation off the map going crazy. Like you see people in Ferry Pier. How long has it been since you've seen a person go to Ferry Pier, right?
Indeed.
And we see the circle. It's a very western circle right now. So all these people who've gone towards Lipovka prison, they all have to travel back into the zone, and that's going to mean a lot of camping because Rozhok Bridge is probably the only other way people can enter this map. And they're just going to camp. So one person who's going to camp is going to get a bunch of kills for sure. And one more thing to notice is that per point or per kill is 1 point.
Yeah, that's a lot of points.
And in a squad, okay, I get it. You have to hunt for these kills. But imagine a guy who's going to sit central circle and just hold a bridge. If he bridge camps and gets like 10 kills, that's easily a chicken dinner already in the bag. And we've seen Sumit, we've seen Wrecker do that in the practice map. So it's going to be crazy. I don't know how this scoring is going to be. Everyone has a potential to take the win. And everyone has the potential to ruin the other person's game as well without knowing who the other person is now.
And especially with this kind of kill points up for grabs, the scoring system, it just shows how important it is to take these fights early on. You might not even end up coming top 5, but there's a realistic chance that you would have a huge head start on just having kill points alone.
We see now this, I think this is probably going to be the closest fight. We have Arithra very close to Shadow Freak. They're sharing the same compound. He's got an AK on him, but does he have an idea that Arithra is literally behind him? Because I don't think he's heard him at all. He's just completely looting away. He's got a first aid on him. I think he's got level 2 armor as well. So this is going to be pretty crazy. Actually, we've lost one player. So 39 out of 40. So one player we did miss. Sorry about that. But I think Arithra is definitely going to go towards Shadow Freak. And it is going to be the first fight that we are going to spectate.
I don't think Shadow Freak has any idea that Arithra is so close by. He's just continuing to loot away.
Oh, he spots him. There we go.
Oh, he's going
to spot him, but is he going to take him out?
No. Oh, he does see him, but he's reloading. He just barely manages to get that in time. He's going to turn around. He does have the level 2 armor as well. He's just cool and composed. He's going to pick that up. He's going to pick... What?
Wait, do they not see each other? Wait, he does see... He just dropped a... Wait, am I like missing something? Am I really missing something right now? Or did he just give him loot?
I think he's like, hey, it's okay. It's early on.
Wait, he's going back again.
He's got...
Wait, Arithra, do you not see the other player?
We're going to give the benefit of the doubt there for Arithra.
And he just leaves the compound. He's like, I'm out of here. I'm out. Like,
he's
guys,
like,
goodbye.
Yeah, we've actually seen that happen time and again in esports tournaments.
Especially in LANs, right?
Yeah, you don't really want to be that first one to pull the trigger and be the first one getting eliminated. So Arithra, we're just going to assume that, hey, this is what he wanted to do. Didn't really want to get into the thick of things too soon. Be the bad guy and knock one player out.
He's prone now. So, all right. Audience was wondering what the hell just happened. So most of these guys are attending the event. Some of them have played PUBG. Some of them want to try PUBG for the first time. So you'll see as we progress towards like later circles. I think you'll see the people who have experience clearly shine from the guys who are new, because there we go. Shadow Freak now actually following Arithra, right? He's following the same path, but is he gonna spot out?
Yeah.
Shadow Freak is definitely seeing him.
If you can jump to the other side, Vibrant here does spot one player running in. Soul Prince is taking quite a bit of damage. He expects Vibrant to push through, but Soul Prince now needs to go back, heal back up Vibrant. Not really want to give away his position in the first floor here, but Soul Prince, is he really going to look to make this push here? He opens that door. He is so gonna end up going down. He pops it, spots the small shoulder there, turns around, instant headshot. And Soul Prince there, just a little too trigger happy, was really low. He could have easily disengaged from that fight. Not the case, and Vibrant is going to be able to pick up that kill early on with the M4.
So I think the next possible fight is Shadow Warrior. He's just got the MK on him and a level 2 helmet, but he's really close to Fields YT, who's just on the building. He's on high ground. He's got 187 ammo on his scar. He's fully decked out. He's got the esports clothing on deck. And let's see if he can get a quick kill onto Shadow Warrior, because Shadow has actually just stepped into the building and He's going to notice that, hey, this is sort of looted. He's going to not pick up the west, which is kind of weird.
Yep.
He's finally going to spot it out. Gonna pick up. Is he going to pick it up? There we go. Going to pick up the west. Now he's going to get spooked because he's like, hey, that's missing ammo.
Yep. That's going to be a dead giveaway there.
Oh, rigid contra in the distance, taking out Siddhartha. So let's take an aerial view of the apartment side, see what's going on while I find another fight for you guys.
Yeah, it's Fields Whitey who's continuing to loot away here. Shadow Warrior is just going to hold his ground here for now. But like you said, he probably knows that there is someone lurking around here in the shadows. He's going to think twice before he actually moves out into the open, moving ahead. Fields Whitey, though, comfortably looting away. Don't really see a necessity of a fight breaking out here. Both these players should be able to disengage. That being said, though, Fields Whitey is just going to go again by the...
I think we might have another fight here. Motar, there's 3 people sharing a compound. Shadow Freak seems to have just entered. Aritra is right behind him. And Motar is actually... I don't think he has a clue that Abhijit was in the compound as well. Now it's up to Shadow Freak. Is he going to spot someone out? Motar is trying to do some vaulting here. Let's see if Shadow Freak can actually spot him out, because I have a feeling Aritra is completely lost in this map, and Shadow Freak kind of like left him behind, and he's like, you know what, I'm not going to go search for you. Mortar here, is he going to spot Abhijit? Because Abhijit's prone in the grass.
Yeah, he's in the grass there. I don't
think he sees him.
Yeah.
Wait, Abhijit's looking the wrong direction though. There we go. Mortar's going to take some shots. An easy kill. He's going to take down Abhijit 20-60. That's like 2 taps on the head. And he had no clue. Abhijit had no helmet on him. Shadow Freak's definitely heard this out. He is trying to look in that direction. He's trying to spot people out. But I don't think staying in that building is going to give you any sort of clue. Because Mortar just says, goodbye, I'm going to take my kill and leave.
Yeah. As the circle does begin to push in, if you can quickly have a look at Yasnaya, there's I think about 4 players here. Akash and Co, they're going to start to move out. First zone, not really going to do too much significant damage here. Looking at the circle as well, pretty much centered in the map, and most of these players should be able to find a safe path in to that phase number 2.
I think this fight here, they're dangerously close to each other. I think, I don't know how you say this name, but he's really close by. He's going to spot him out. There we go. He's going to spot him out. So Sahil's going to spot him out. 2 taps him in the head. There we go. Easy kill. Just like that. Sahil's like, easy picking. I'm going to take you down. And I think it was a little panic on the side of Lonos, or however you say his name, L30N05. I don't know how to spell that.
First bullet and he hits the deck. Panic mode activated, and is going to end up going down. There's a couple of
Whitey
as well.
finally taken out Shadow Warrior there.
Yeah, Fields Whitey did go for that aggressive push.
Look at this though. Akash, Zuck, and Ron, it's Mine, Iron Man, super close by to each other. Oh, Iron Man's going to spot him. There we go. Hip fires him, and just like that, Akash, Zuck going to get taken down. Had no idea that someone was possibly like next to him. And that's it. It's going to be easy kill for the Bison. But no first aids. Look at this guy. He's got the sweet jacket on, but he's got like no sort of healing whatsoever. And Sahil here making his way into the zone. Let's see how FaZe is going to move out. So this is going to push people further west.
Ooh.
There's a bunch of people with vehicles already, but everyone else has to start moving in.
Yep, their vehicles picked up by...
Manak here, Darkrig, Vibrant, everyone's got to move into the circle. And guess what? I think Sahil is actually going to play spoiler, because Sahil's going to reach the bridge first.
Yep, and if he does decide to...
taking shots now.
If he does decide to guard the circle there at the edge, he's going to find at least 3 or 4 bodies heading in his direction as...
Look at Dark Avilash's position. He's actually holding... He's got no helmet, but he is definitely holding an angle that he thinks is going to secure him some kills. And if anyone's coming close to him. I don't think there's anyone going to come close, but there is a point you know, now that people are going to start using these bridges, you see player number 1, Veronica.
Oh.
He is going to come straight in.
Yeah, he's just, Abba is just going to go riding straight into Rekka.
Rekka just like get another kill. So 2 kills onto Rekka.
Yep, he's starting to rack up the kills there. 2 kills in. He's doing pretty good on the healing department as well. And like we said, every single kill is going to matter.
Oh my god, Sahil here. Camping. He camped the buggy and he picked up 2 kills.
We talked about...
He literally camped the buggy. He stood at the station, proned, camped the buggy, and guess what? He's just going to take 2 kills and then leave to the zone. He's got the vehicle as well, so 3 points here. Is he going to drive straight into the river? Yup, he is. Okay, the Ritz saves him. But is he still going to drive straight into the river?
Oh, looking at the other side, ED with that Car 98 spots out Dark Abhilash. He starts pulling the trigger, does get some damage in. Dark, absolutely no idea. Will end up going down, but not to ED.
But yes, he gets stolen by Veronica in the distance. Now, Veronica doesn't have a clue that ED is actually aiming at the tree. He's going to get the kill. Gunakesh in the distance. Ashutosh running himself over. Let's see if Veronica has any clue. Let's see EDI's...
Oh, he does got another vehicle coming in there. Goes for the long spray down, but there is that nice little ridge that prevents him from getting that line of sight to continue taking that engage up. But yeah, ED Sumit not really going to be happy.
Right, now there's another Bison fight here. We see Wrecker going to destroy Soham. 2 taps to the head, and guess what? Wrecker is going to see himself with an airdrop. An MK14, ladies and gentlemen, with a full level 3 vest. Look at this guy. He is decked and ready to go. He's just going to upgrade his Mini to an MK, and he's also got a fully decked M4 in hand. So Wrecker here racking up the kills. 3 kills onto Wrecker. 8x MK14, got 240 ammo. He's got the meds. He's got everything to support him. What's going on your side right now?
Oh, Flame Rider's taking a little bit of damage from ED Sumit as he drives by. But look, he did go for a slight skid there, but looks like he's going to be A-okay. He's going to survive that half health. He's not going to hang around to take that fight this early on. And
Whitey's still killing people.
Yeah, looking at the movement here, ED, there is quite a few players around him here. Let's see if he can spot anyone out. They're all undercover right now. Oh, he does spot him out. Goes for the spray with the M4. He drives across. He's missed quite a bit of bullets there. I think he connects on only one. Switches to the Car 98. There we go. He's not going to miss the shot there. Again, switches back to the M4. But I think, yeah, that is pretty much done. Veronica there rode his luck for as long as he could. And he will eventually succumb down.
AB Assassin finding a Rithra here. He's going to take him down. Easy kill into the house. So this guy is like a classic case of camping. He definitely sat in the house for the longest time. But let's look at the zone right now. Look at this. This is a very central circle with a lot of wide and rigid contra. Going straight towards EDI Sumit.
Yep, they're going to be moving in close, and Sagi is also going to be riding in this.
Has a clue.
Yep, he's going to be riding into this.
Oh,
he's going in hard. He's going to get shot. Oh, ED Sumit cleans house there, and unfortunately, Sagi not going to be.
Rigid contra here, getting spotted by ED Sumit again.
Yep, if we can go to that. Oh, there you go. ED Sumit gets the jump. Easy kill there from the heavens. Perfect timing there on that kill. Unfortunately, the second player coming into the compound there didn't really know exactly where the positioning was. And now, Sahab going around in the buggy, and ED Sumit racking up kill after kill, up to 3 kills already in a short span of time. And
all right, Sahil's definitely spotted him out. He's taken the tree for cover. He's got the SLR onto him. Let's see if he can be the guy that's going to kill Goliath EDI Sumit, because he's just sitting in the house. But that is a Car 98 versus an SLR. Is he going to take the vehicle away?
Oh, if you can look on the other side, went out, gets spotted, he turns around, didn't even have time to scope in, and Gaurao will be able to get the kill in. Nicely done. As Sahil Sahab looks like he did have a couple of shots fired in his direction, but he didn't really know of the exact positioning.
And he's going back straight towards Sumit.
He wants this fight.
Doesn't care. And Sumit is going to get this easy spray down. Is he going to finish the kill? There we go. EDI Sumit, 4 kills already onto this guy. He's going to spot another player now.
Yeah,
he takes the Kar 98 shot, whiffs the shot.
Dunkirk.
Darkray is...
Yeah, he has a Kar 98 himself.
Yeah, he's got a nice ridge.
Yeah, right now, he's going to go ahead and heal back up. It did take a little bit of damage there, but oh, he's going to get shot by the looks of things down to...
I think he's getting shot from multiple directions.
Yeah, he needs some cover quick.
But Sumit's going to spot him out. There we go. EDI Sumit again. Kar 98 shot misses it. There we go. Easy picking. 5 kills onto EDI Sumit. And I think he's going to say goodbye and move towards the next zone. Phase 4 is pushing in. This man is on a roll today.
Yep. He did start off very slow.
And I think he is the kill leader. We
yeah, he is the kill leader.
And EDI Sumit, 5 and 4 kills. We've got Fields with 2 kills, Vibrant with 2 kills, AB Assassin with 2 kills, and the rest of them yet to net a kill for themselves.
Indeed, as
12 remaining, and guess what? EDI Sumit gonna drive straight towards Wrecker. Is this gonna be the end of EDI Sumit?
Only time will tell. He's actually driving past here by the looks of things.
I think he's doing a full check.
Yeah, he's just ensuring that these compounds are free.
Yep,
but with no shots fired, I don't think he has an inclination of the whereabouts of one of the players.
Oh! Full spray down. Sumit's gonna stop behind the RV.
How on earth is Sumit still on full HP? And I think he knows where Wrecker's playing from. He pulls out the Kar 98, spots him from the edge of the window. But Wrecker not really peeking this just yet on the far side. Wrecker turns around. He's like, no worries. I've got other people to pick off here, and Flame Ride gets taken for a ride there. Back to the lobby.
Yeah, let's look at the fact that Wrecker still has 3 nades, right? He can chuck the nades and move Sumit, and Sumit's actually tied down. He's just got 90 ammo, not a lot to spray. Wrecker knows he's now moved. There we go. Sumit's gonna come out of cover.
He spots him, but he can't find him. The panic mode sits in 50 HP. He's gonna move back to his original position, pop that med kit, and round 2. How is he going to pick this? Nade?
There we go.
Kobe?
Is that going to be a Kobe though?
Oh no. Not enough. Not far enough there to get any sort of damage done in. He pulls out the Kar 98, goes for that wild shot. They're not going to connect in. Nice little duel going on here. That nade, however, would have connected on ED Sumit if he had held that exact same position. But he's relocated back as well, looking to peek from the right side. Wrecker though. Beautiful play here. He's not fully committing for this fight. The split screens in. Another nade coming in. ED Sumit wants to reply with a nade himself. Is it going to reach over? Nope. Didn't make it up there, but Wrecker.
There we go. 42 hit points.
Gets hit once, and that is going to be back to wounds being bandaged up here. Is going to pop some painkillers in as well. Quick reset coming in.
They're still in the circle. They've got enough meds. This fight can continue.
Oh,
there we go. Beautiful tag. Wrecker is going ham right now. He's got the level 3 gear as well, right? So he can push this. Is he going to give up his position is the real clue. Is he going to do it?
Mark 14 versus the Kar 98. What is going to come on top right now? It's the Mark 14 on Wrecker that is getting the work done. ED Sumit now not as interested in going for these wild peaks anymore. Does spot Wrecker, but on the other side, there are more kills happening, but this is
probably the most intense fight that's going to happen. Because everyone else is running into the zone, but this is our kill leaders right now. First and second kill leaders up against each other. Smokes coming in, defensive play. EDI Sumit now is going to play this out. I think he wants to move in. He's not
comfortable. That shot! What
Look at the hit points on this guy. 15 versus 1. I think was that 1 or 5 hit points?
Yeah, that was 1 HP there.
What is going on in this map right now?
1 HP versus 15 HP.
Wrecker is done. He's like, you know what? I'm going to push this guy. I'm done playing games. My helmet's taken a beating. I know for a fact that Sumit doesn't have a helmet. I'm going to push this in. And
is he backing? Is he going to back this off? He's going to reposition back.
I think
looks like he's going to head back over to the building there, just buying time for ED. Sumit, however, he's not looking to relocate. He's just going to quickly go ahead, heal back up. He's going to pop a couple of energy drinks in as well, peeking in those exact same peaks that he's going for time and again. And Rekka, oh, he's going to spot the head there. He's giving him the re-peaks, readjustments coming in. Sumit not able to go for the flick back again.
Oh my
Spots
God,
a
those are
pixel
close
out,
shots.
goes for the shot, not going to connect. ED Sumit knows he cannot wait for that perfect shot. Rekka's got an equally easy opportunity to land that shot. If he does, he spots the head.
Oh, there we
but
go.
It's going to be ED Sumit
All these neck shots. And guess what? Sumit's actually running out of meds now. Zone is coming in 15 seconds. We will know what's happening. And you know what I see in the distance? Player 3 is starting to enter the game. Shadow Freak. He's been watching this fight the whole time. He's been listening to this fight. He's like, what is going on?
Don't tell me there's going to be third party coming in.
The circle resets on Sumit again.
Look at this.
Is this nade going to be good?
Is this going to be good? It is going to fly. Oh,
my God.
28 HP onto Wrecker, and now it's his turn to pull out the bandages. His turn to pull out the first aid kits. And now ED, he's going to charge up. He's done.
Is a smart
he's
move.
done. He's done. ED Sumit is done. He's going to go charging in here. He's going to set up shop in the garage here, right next door. All he needs is one small peephole, one elbow to show, and he's going to rain bullets in. But now, but we're not considering the fact that Fields Whitey, he's been having a ball on the other side.
This fight, I think we see the crowd going crazy. Everyone standing still. We need a winner of this fight because right now there's literally just shots being fired, meds being depleted, armor being destroyed, but we still don't see a winner. Are these guys going to push? Because they still got a minute and a half to fight, and we've lost 10 players in the background whilst we were like spectating this fight the whole time.
And the circle continues to favor these two guys.
All right, I'm going to quickly switch to Shadow. I want to see what Shadow is up to. Look at what Shadow sees here. Look at this. Shadow is watching. Player number 3.
He knows something is up here. There have been two people shooting bullets, and he's going to see if he can third party.
Look at this. Fields Whitey is coming in from the back as well.
Yeah, Fields Whitey there. Nice little position on the ridge as ED Sumit is actually going to disengage from the fight. He's going to look elsewhere, see if he can spot any other people moving in.
I like how everyone here is looking at the same fight.
Yeah, they're all bystanders. They're like, hey, we don't want to play spoil sport here. We want to see who's the actual winner in this duel.
Fields Whitey is going to spot out Shadow Freak. Let's quickly switch. He's definitely seen Shadow Freak, but Shadow Freak has an AUG on him. He's not the gun that Fields Whitey wants to fight against, considering he's got level 2 armor. There we go. He's going to get the spot out. The spray coming in. 90
Shadow
hit points
Freak
twice.
Is gonna, if we can get the split screen going here, there is the AUG. He's gonna go ahead and bandage himself up here. AUG, Fields Whitey. Is he gonna go ahead and push this? I think he should. He spots the shoulder out there, goes for the shot. Not really gonna connect, just buying more time for Shadow Freak to quickly heal back up. But now Fields Whitey. Oh, there comes the smoke.
It was a smoke. Oh, no. It wasn't a nade, it was a smoke.
Yeah, Shadow Freak is gonna be like, hey, thank you so much. That's gonna allow me to quickly disengage out of here. I'm out. I'm not taking this fight.
Let's see what Mark Verma also sees, right? Because he's been prone the whole time, and he's gonna spot Fields coming down. There we go. He sees him. He's definitely seen Fields Whitey.
Yep, I think he knows. Oh yeah, now he definitely spots him there. But beautiful trigger discipline coming in there.
Yep, trigger discipline. Gonna spot him out. Potato. Is he gonna get one shot in? Fields Whitey. It's gonna take him down.
And Shadow Freak is in fact the person who gets the mop up there. He was waiting. He's like, hey, apna time aayega.
Wait,
got the kill
let's go back to this. Let's go back to Rekko versus EDI Sumit. Let's go split screen again. I think you should spec EDI Sumit.
Yep. It's been too long.
Let's go back, guys. Greatest battle ever. 1 minute 25 and we finally see the push coming in. Oh my god,
ED
EDI
Sumit, 14 HP, turns around. He actually does have the first aid kit. I mean, that was some serious plays coming in there. He decides to re-peek back without the heal. And now Rekka, you see him, he's out in the open. He's going to go for the reposition.
Done, ladies and gentlemen.
Rekka wins, boys.
Rekka
That's
finally
settled.
coming up. From that last zone here, we see this. Shadow Freak, AB Assassin, Fields Whitey, and Rekka. You can see the kills here. 6 kills onto Rekka, 5 kills onto EDI Summit, 4 onto Fields Whitey. And Shadow Freak is actually taking shots. Let's see what he's taking shots at.
He's taking shots at Rekka by the looks of things.
Oh
there.
my god, there we go. And just like that, easy picking for Shadow Freak. Crowd behind him. He's going to first aid. He's in a safe junction. What is Fields Whitey doing though?
Fields Whitey is actually in a wonderful position here. He can pretty much walk in from behind and catch both these players unawares. Shadow Freak, does he see him? I don't think he does. It is down to the last 3 here. Map 1 of the community tournament, live from GC Kolkata. Who's gonna be the first one to take the chicken dinner here at Prasad Square? Fields Whitey. I don't think he has an inclination of where the other 2 players might be at this point of time. And I think we're gonna have to wait for this circle to start pushing in, and once the players
look at this, look at this.
There we go.
He spots him out. He has no clue.
Assassin? Hello? What?
That was the easiest kill of his life and he potatoed it.
Oh no, oh no.
I think Shadow Freak knows for sure now. And guess what? Fields Whitey also going to join in.
Fields Whitey, he has an angle on this as well by the looks of things, but he's not going to pull the trigger.
Look at the pan in hand.
What's the plan here? He's just going to hide back.
Oh, he's going to spot him out. There we go.
There we go.
Beautiful taps and Shadow Freak.
Shadow Freak, and now it's a 1v1.
We can go into a split screen now. 1v1, ladies and gentlemen. Fields Whitey versus Shadow Freak.
Oh, he gets spotted. The spray coming in with the scar. He gets him down to half HP, turns back. Not going to be able to find the peak there, and I think he's going to go ahead, pop the first aid.
First aid, that's it. Shadow Freak has nothing left. No boosters whatsoever, just band-aids.
He needs to land these bullets here.
Spots him out.
Oh, he goes for the peak. Gives him his position, and Fields Whitey
GG.
sticks the spray. GG's indeed.
Fields Whitey, winner, chicken dinner. Game number 1 of the solo tournament. 5 kills onto his name, and that sweet 10 points that he's going to walk away with.
Yep.
That was probably the most entertaining bunch of people because they've got literally all the kills. Look at the top 5.
Yep.
They just wiped everyone on the map.
Yep. They were the difference makers here on the server in game 1. The wonderful duo Rekka comes out on top only to get shut down 5 seconds later, and Fields Whitey, the man who slowly kept racking off those kills one by one.
We missed all those kills because we were so indulged in that Rekka versus Sumit fight. But big props for Fields Whitey. He's a little kid. Look at that. He's got his pose up. He's got game number 1. 2 more games to go. Can Fields Whitey hold the lead and, you know, keep this momentum going? Because Miramar's up next, and then it's going to throw in a lot of elements now. Can Fields Whitey play calm, get back into the zone, play Miramar just as good as he played Erangel? Because if he gets another map, he's going to walk away with that sweet mechanical keyboard from Esports.
Indeed. It's 3 different play styles. Erangel is in the back, but Miramar and the last map, Sanok, again, different challenges to tackle. Let's see if he can hold on to that lead, or if we will have Rekka and ED slowly sneak up on him and take that leader spot. Don't go anywhere. Map 2 on Miramar is coming straight back out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to GamerConnect Kolkata, live from Prasad Square. I'm Shade Slayer. Joining me is SK, please. That was an explosive map won on Erangel. SK.
Beautiful map. I mean, knowing that the kid who won, I saw his face, I was like, this kid's like probably 14 years old, so the rest of the map got schooled.
Yep.
So big ups to Fields YT, picking up 5 kills and that chicken dinner. So, I mean, dude, he's set. He just needs like probably another win and then he's good to go.
Yep, he's managed to rack up quite a large amount of points. If we can bring up the scorecard. There you go. Behind by Shadow Freak on 11. Rekka 18, who had an explosive game as well. Highest frags on the server, 6 kills. He's going to end up with 10 points there. Who had that long drawn out deal with Rekka. He's going to end up with 8 points and 80 Assassin 7 points. These 5 guys have kind of pulled away from the rest of the pack. Let's see now if they can continue to stay there here at the end of Miramar.
Yeah, because we saw what happened, right? It was Shadow Freak who basically played it cool, prone in the middle, just sat there, and then he picked off who was coming in. Same with Fields. Fields basically kept the zone. He just stayed at the edge, and then he just picked up every other kill. There were people panicking and entering into the zone, because the zone does push. After phase 4, you're going to get caught out by the zone, and then you're going to be like, wait, how did this zone push that fast? But then phase 4 onwards, you just sit and plan, you just sit and do your positioning and all that, and Fields just got the higher ground every single time, and that kind of fetched him the win at the end of the day.
Yep, he was able to get kill after kill, pick off after pick off, while the main pack was kind of focused on all around that duel that was happening there, and eventually he did walk away with that chicken dinner. Map 2 Erangel coming up. What do you expect from this map, SK?
I'm thinking the same dudes who kind of did well on map 1, because they used the cars, they rotated to the middle, they know what they're doing. I'm going to vote for maybe Fields YT to get another win, but Rekka and ED Sumit, my God, if they don't face each other, I think they're going to destroy half the map.
Yeah, I think pretty much like you said, these top 5 guys are going to continue fragging away. I do expect them to continue to increase their lead here. Question though comes, there is one more map after Miramar as well going on Sandhawk. It's going to probably come down to those 1 or 2 duels that you manage to come out on top. I think that is pretty much all that's going to end up separating the top 2, top 3 there.
Definitely.
Yeah.
All right, let's jump in. We've loaded into the map. 14 seconds left for them to get on the flight, and I'll run you guys through the aerial view of the map. We're going bang in the middle. We're going all the way from El Pozo to El Azahar. And I think it's going to be another map where people are going to try and avoid the main cities and then try and go towards the smaller areas. And we're also going to see a bunch of people die early because of the fact that they're all trying to go to the same safer compound, and there's only that many safe havens in the map, and you're going to end up fighting for it anyways.
Yep, and with that flight path pretty much piercing the center of the map, almost 90-95% of the map is accessible for players out there. It is a very big map, so if players do decide to spread out well here, they're going to be having a nice looting early zone. They will be able to get kitted up for those duels that come on later. What I have seen though time and again in tournaments, especially on Miramar, that southwestern islands coming into play time and again. That is the circle that the Miramar gods turn to favor time and again.
For sure, right? Because it's like, look at the clutter right now. They're all moving towards north, which is one side where you'll never see duos, you will never see squads even possibly going there. It's like, this is why I think I'm starting to love solos more, because the fact that we get to see terrains we never really go to. Because we play squads, we spectate squads, and most of the time we know the favorite guys, we know where they're going. I think there's already fights brewing in. If you look at this compound here, Leonos, how do you say his name?
Leono
He's
5?
He's already picked up some stuff, and he's got Saggy very dangerously close to him. But can he sure Saggy out is the question, because Saggy's taken a bunch of damage already.
And I'm going to look a little more on the other side here, Asutosh and co. There are a few players who are in this region, but I think they're not really going to be looking to take any duels right now. Moving to Saggy, 41 HP. Looks like he did take a little bit of damage
I think he's taken some hits from a gun. That's not fall damage for sure because there's no way. And he also has a first aid. Veronica, they're picking up first blood on Venom. So Veronica, straight up starting this map off. We did have a couple of players missing from the lobby that we had early on. Let's see if Saggy is finally going to heal up because I don't really know what he's doing. He is standing still. Let's quickly check the map if we have any other fights. I see a bunch of people towards Vibrant. Sahil Saab is also safe.
Yeah,
there's also this fight here.
Yeah, players have pretty much spread out well. If you look at the hot zone for pretty much public matches, it is Hacienda del Patron, 2 players. It's Esin as well as Sahil Sahab. This man was not really shy of taking fights early on. Lots of early rotations as well with the buggy in map 1. Did get himself into the thick of things early on and looks like he might be looking to get into a duel here on the beginning of Miramar as well.
Ashutosh has definitely spotted out Vibrant, but good trigger discipline. I think he's going to wait for Vibrant to leave the compound because he doesn't want to. There we go, 19 hit points. Has the iron side, nothing else on him. Let's see what Vibrant sees now. Vibrant's got an SKS.
Yep. Oh, he takes some damage in as well as Ashutosh is going to slowly back up.
He's got 300 ammo, so that's going to like give him enough space to tappity tap, and then he's going to keep up this fight. He's going to quickly heal up. He's only got a single first aid, whereas Ashutosh is beginning to retreat from the fight already. He doesn't want to be a part of it. He's like, you know what? I don't have meds, I don't have the sights either to fight this, so I'm going to leave and, you know, live to see another day. And Ashutosh is going to retreat away from this fight, as we can see.
Yeah, he's done for. He's actually going to hit the deck there.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Yeah, looking good. Vibrant now should be able to continue looting away by the looks of things. Looking elsewhere, I think the map is pretty well spread out as of now. There are a couple of players close to each other. I think on the far side.
Oh, here we go. There's another fight here. Mortar is actually going to be really close.
Yeah, he's very close, in fact, to another player there, 007. He comes across, but 007, Arithra, is going to be ready for the fight there. Pulls the trigger with the Scar L and comes away on top of that engage. And some nice loot coming his way real soon. Abba Y.
Yeah, Abba is taking a big rotation. I think he's just got off his bike right now.
Yeah, he just gets off the bike. There are quite a few players ahead of him. No one really in touching distance just yet. And he pretty much has the entire city to go ahead and loot up if he also desires. He does have...
Oh my god, I was just going to say let's switch to the fight, but let's not because Sahil already taking out someone just before he even pointed him. That was a 2-tap headshot and he was just like, you know what, we good, we don't have to do anything.
He made quick work of that engage, so.
And he's also going to spot out Akash. I think if he looks at the road, he's definitely going to spot out Akash. Here you go, he's going to spot the vehicle now. Is he going to take shots? Nope, he's more busy looting. He's fully decked already. He's got a level 3 vest, he's got the level 2 helmet. Not much he wants to do in case of this fight. Where is our current leader? What is he up to right now?
Fields YT with the Car 98 4X equipped. He does see the airdrop coming in, but looks like he knows that there is a player close by. A couple of compounds away. We do have mine there, but I think he knows, at least has kind of some idea of where the other player is, and he's going to look to move southern of the city here and not really look to take this fight early on. If we switch across, AJ Assassin going for a long walk. The two assassins might just look to take this fight up.
Wait, sure. It's almost like a Mexican standoff here. They're both looking at each other. Are they teaming is the real question.
They're walking up as well.
I think are they teaming? Because this is on land. It is a possibility. Wait, what is going on?
Yep. Mysteries unfolding here on land as Fields Whitey. Oh, he spots the player out. Mine there. Will eventually find him. Unfortunately, Mine hit the deck there inside the building. Didn't really know where the leader was coming from. And Fields Whitey gets off to a hot start. And on the other side, we do see AB Assassin who eventually does find the second assassin there, takes him down, and walks away with the lion's share of the loot.
Let me quickly look at the loot and the circle here. Shadow Freak trying to move in slowly with his vehicle. We've got two other people here.
Yeah, looking at
dangerously close.
Yeah, looking at Wrecker. He's going for a ride here. He is sitting, if I'm not mistaken, at 3rd position right now. Did have the highest kills the last time. This time sitting on 0 as of now. Yet to get on that scorecard, but I think he might spot. Oh, he actually spots out AB Assassin, who just got off a kill there. Long range, unfortunately, he does not have a scope on that M24. It's just a hollow, but he's trying to put that to work. In fact, he's just going to try and cut the distance here. He does have the M4 on him as well. AB Assassin, I think he's gone and managed to get himself into that shack there. Let's see how Wrecker's gonna play this. I'm sure he wants to take this duel right here, get on that scorecard. AB Assassin, not sure if he spots him out. Wrecker pulling in some bullets there. And yeah, oh, there you go. He spots the shots coming in right onto the rocks. And that is probably gonna be Wrecker looking to reposition out of this fight.
So we see the circle shift now. It's kind of moving towards a very central water treatment, San Martin, Hacienda, and it's one of these places.
Yeah, looking at the other side, Shadow Freak, who's sitting on 2nd position, does spot out Wrecker. In fact, this might be pretty much, this fight might decide who's 2nd, who's 3rd, maybe even who's the leader. Shots fired with that 8x on the SKS. Unfortunately, he's not able to land too many shots. Wrecker is going to park the vehicle there, get out. He wants to take this duel, and Shadow Freak spots the parked vehicle. Gonna have to readjust back. He has absolutely no idea if there are any more players around here. Third parting, definitely a possibility. Wrecker trying to use that tree there, at that foliage for cover, to see if he can get the jump onto Shadow Freak. Shadow Freak, though, does have that significant advantage. Oh, there you go. He spots him out. 8x, though, definitely going to have the lead here in this engage.
My God. That's a hollow versus an 8x.
Hollow versus an 8x. There you go. The shot lands in. 26 HP on Wrecker early on. And he's going to have to pull out the med kits. Fully going to heal back up, but hollow. Does Wrecker really want to take this fight here, SK?
I don't think so, man, but he's also stuck in a very weird situation where he has to take the fight. Shadow can take out the wheels.
I wonder. The wheels, yeah.
Yeah, I want. Oh my God!
No. Holy moly!
Hollow side
wheels
wins.
Why, man?
What universe are we even living in? Like the hollow side confidence from this man, just straight up taking him out. 8x SKS hollow side M24. I was like, easy on the SKS.
I mean, who needs an 8x when you can hit shots like that with the hollow? The hollow probably is the new 8x moving ahead, but
look at this though. Now he's in hot pursuit.
Yeah, he's in hot pursuit, and Dark Pratim
has
4
just
HP.
A sliver of HP. Dark Pratim can actually kill himself with a crash.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what he's going to look
at. If he crashes this, he's dead.
If he crashes this, he's dead. And more importantly, Wrecker here, he wants these points. He wants every single one of these kills. He is giving the chase. Is he going to park? Yes, he is. He does have the AK here. Pratim, does he get the jump? He spots him T-board, but he has no HP. Tapper. But Wrecker is going to come out on top on that duel. And that is a couple of quick kills in the bag. Maybe even more here. There is Aquila with a 3x on the M24. Maybe a M24 versus M24 duel in the making, SK.
He finally got the 4x, so like this is like an upgrade from the hollow that he had. But I like how Wrecker is playing. He's got the vehicle on him. He's going to try and move around as much as possible. And like you said, right, he just wants these kills. And it's a do-or-die scenario. He needs the points. He needs the kills.
Aquila, he does have the M4 with the red dots spamming away. Wrecker is going to get ready for another fight here. He's like, yep, bring it on. I am ready. I am pumped here. Kills is the way to go here early on in Miramar, at least for Rekka here, who's showing absolutely no mercy whatsoever. He wants every single one of these fights.
Though.
He goes for the shot, doesn't really connect in. Oh, that second one connects though. 32 HP, and Rekka sends Aquila to the grave. This man is on a roll, SK.
I think Aquila played that really bad. He had the building and Rekka was stuck in the middle of a road. But Aquila is like, you know what, I don't want cover. I'm going to step out of it and try and take Rekka in. Rekka is not someone who's going to let you just go away with a stupid move. He's going to punish you, and that's exactly what he did. He's going to get up to 3 kills right now. Got a lot of first aids on him.
Yep.
No boosters as of now, but I think he's in a good spot.
He is in a good spot indeed. In fact, Soul Prince going to end up going down to the zone. Not really sure what was happening there. I think that was a rotation timed a tad bit off the mark, but Rekka is going to move away. There was Saggy who was pretty close to him, behind him in fact, but I don't think he's heard the movement coming in, and Rekka just going to continue to march on here, SK.
Any other fights you see? I think Fields is on the lead on the kill count again.
Yeah, I think Fields, EDE, Sumit also is looking to get in on the action. Quickly switch over. I think he did have the mini on him there, long range shots. Surprising, again, last game as well, ED Sumit did start off very slow, but once he started rolling, he did get, I think, 3 to 4 kills on the trot, and he does hear the vehicle coming across. He wants to get in on the action here. Dark Rick not too far away. ED Sumit gonna go for that quick reposition in this building. Let's see if he can spot Dark Rick here, who is making his way up the ridge. He should be able to hear, and shots fired by ED Sumit. Dark Rick is taking a few shots onto the vehicle there, but now he knows the position. Is he gonna look to take this? Oh, what? What?
What was that?
Yep, that was one intense shot coming in as ED Sumit manages to get himself onto the scorecard. What are we seeing on the other side with Fields?
I think we're going to lose our leaderboard phase 4, and he's so out of the zone right now. Are we going to see him bleed up? He's got 4 first aids. He's got enough to go to the next zone, but he needs a vehicle at this point in time, and Rekka is doing big work there as well.
Yeah, Rekka is doing good work. Shadow Warrior is actually on the edge of the circle, and he might be able to catch Fields Whitey if he hangs around for a little too long. He's just he's playing it too tight at the moment. Shots being fired on the other side.
Rekka is with 5 kills right now. What is going on?
Rekka's just gone ballistic here right now. Kills after kills. He's managed to already hit 5 kills right now. Edge of the circle. Circle though is gonna start pushing in. He's gonna have to make his move. Painkillers on the ready, already consumed up, and he should be A-okay here. Should be the strong favorite as well here to take Miramar.
Oh, there we go. Fields Whitey now spotting out Shadow Warrior. He knows for a fact that Shadow Warrior is there. He's also got an airdrop coming in.
Yep.
And he's just got 2 first aids. There we go. He knows the general direction, but Shadow actually used a ridge and kind of moved
Shadow
away.
Warrior is actually just charging at the drop at this point of time. He's got his eyes on the prize. He wants the drop. But there is, again, a couple of players there as well. Flame Ride as well as ED Sumit, who look interested in coming in as well. Vehicles moving in this direction.
Isn't Shadow Warrior really close to someone?
It did look like he just went past Flame Ride. Flame Ride was actually hiding behind inside what looked like a shack there, and Shadow Warrior has just got himself tunnel visioned onto that drop and has just gone charging past him. Looking at Fields Whitey, I think has a kind of idea of where the players are. I think Flame Ride finally does get spotted out. Shadow Warrior turns around. Fields Whitey is also in that general vicinity, but I don't think he knows where the players are right now, as Rekka, 6 kills. He's matched his skill core from that map 1 already. SK.
I don't even know where he's getting these kills at this point, because he's just walking in and killing targets left, right, and center.
Yep, I think we should switch over to Rekka right now, because he's had absolutely no breaks. Kill after kill after kill. He's just been hunting them one after the other as... oh, Shadow Warrior does end up taking a little bit of damage from Asutosh by the looks of things. Oh, ED Sumit will be able to clean up. Actually manages to snag that kill away. And that's a much needed kill for ED Sumit moving on. He does have the mini and the 6x as he manages to drop legs go as well. He spots out a third player in as well. ED Sumit, if he can switch.
Maybe.
Yeah, and there you go. Tapper with the mini 6x. But missing quite a bit of shots there. In fact, doesn't manage to connect on a single one. As we do have a chase to see who manages to pick up that kill. In fact, it's going to be a Ritra.
Now we got Fields Whitey. Fields Whitey pushing in the compound right next to Flame Ride whilst getting shot from Wrecker in the distance. He knows there's someone in this compound, but does he know how close Flame Ride is? Because Flame Ride is literally on the other side. He's next to the dumpster.
Yep, as
look at this.
Gaurav.
Flame Ride is literally just sleeping here.
He's actually in the dumpster, and he's been there for quite a bit of time.
Hello.
Moving on the other side, Gaurav, he goes for that shot with
though.
the 6x and the M24, but he ends up getting tagged down to 35 HP. Needs to go ahead, pop that first aid. A couple of duels here. He's actually quite a bit of bodies surrounding him right now. Wrecker is looking to move into the thick of the action here in as well. Gaurav does have the cover of this compound. He's got quite a bit of angles to work. Let's see if he's going to be able to survive this. Looking ahead, Fields Whitey going for a charge.
I don't think they're doing anything either, right? Look at this. Fields Whitey is just running around, and Flame Ride still in the dumpster.
Yep, Wrecker right now, if we can switch over to the other angle where we have Gaurav in the building. Wrecker, who is going for the perimeter here, but Saggy is also looking to move in at this point of time. So this might end up being a three-way fight. Wrecker and Saggy might actually end up taking the duel in as well. Oh, he does spot him out right now. Saggy is in a world of trouble. Wrecker switches over to the M24, 4x, goes for the shot. Not going to land the first time around. Second time, no, it doesn't manage to get that shot in, and Saggy manages to get himself into the building there. And now Wrecker, let's see if he's looking to take this fight. On the other side, Fields YT does
Finally
end up
taking down
picking
this
the
fight
kill
here.
in.
Let's switch back. I think Wrecker is
Let's
pushing
switch
the
back
compound.
over to this action here. Wrecker, who's holding Saggy down right now. And there's multiple bodies. In fact, he needs to be wary of Gaurav as well, who is in that building towards the eastern side. But Patience coming in. 7 players alive only. We still do have Fields Whitey as well as Wrecker in play, if I'm not mistaken. ED Sumit is also in play. So, as we expected, SK, all the top players still in as we move towards the finish of Miramar.
Yeah, we've lost Shadow Warrior this time around, so he's not the one in second place. But Wrecker with 6 kills, EDI Sumit with 4, Fields Whitey with 3, Saggy with 2, Aritra with 2.
Oh, Gaurav gets spotted and taken down. Oh, that's in fact not Wrecker who gets the kill stolen by Asutosh. Third partying has been pretty much the name of the game here in the first 2 maps, and it's gonna continue to haunt players. Oh, Wrecker, he did spot a player out there. He's getting shot in the back, in fact, but he's gonna hold his ground, take this duel. Ashutosh spotted out in the blue, goes for the shot, not gonna connect by the looks of things as the circle is pushing in. Wrecker needs to reposition as well. Don't think he has spotted out the 2 players. There is Saggy behind him, in fact.
Now there's EDI Sumit as well. He's taking another fight here. He's got a really weird angle. Look at this angle. 21 hit points, tags Aritra. Arita's going to pop out again behind the tractor. Kind of a weird angle because there's a lot of ridges.
We can actually probably move to the split
and
screen.
Arithra's going to actually get back into the shack again. So what is Sumit going to do? Is Sumit going to take shots at Aritra, or he's going to focus somewhere else? And his focus is definitely shifted towards a Wrecker 18.
Yeah, he's just buying time right now. Aritra just going to heal up. But
Saggy's going to take down Wrecker. But look at Sumit.
But Sumit now going for the shots, player running out wide in the open. Unfortunately, he's not going to be able to land those shots in. Let's keep our eyes peeled on though, as Aitra going to charge him. ED Sumit does take a little bit of damage in. He finds that opportunity, Aritra, to go for this duel. Of course, ED Sumit was looking at a couple of other directions as well to see if they're sneaking up, and this is the perfect opportunity for Aritra to go for the push. He's in the building. I think, is he in the same building? I don't think he is. He's just going to perch himself here right now.
I don't think they're in the same building. Yep.
Oh, they are.
Oh, they are in the same building.
They are indeed. Aritra, though, patience coming in. Both these players not really wanting to be the first one to pull the trigger and lose position. There is a lot of points up for grabs as well here, not just for every kill, but for position points as well. 10 points for the person who does get the chicken dinner in. And Fields YT, who is the current leader, is still one among the 4 players alive.
Yeah, and he's one among the 4 players, and he's got 3 kills as well, so he might actually secure another win. But EDI Sumit this time around has a level 3 helmet, has the level 3 armor. What is he going to be able to do with this is the real question.
Yeah, I think Aritra, though, is going to push away from this, and I think we have to quickly switch back and see what Aritra and co are looking at doing in this area. If you can see,
oh my god, Fields YT actually sniping down.
Yeah,
Saggy.
Saggy ends up going down there. Fields YT all the way at the far end is going to be moving in here, as Aritra and ED Sumit are in a complete deadlock here. The circle, though, pushing in. ED Sumit is going to have to make a move. There's going to be a lot of damage that ED Sumit is going to be taking right now. Aritra, if he knows exactly the conundrum that ED Sumit is in, he can take this fight. Can he see him? Oh, yes, he does. He pulls the trigger. He cannot, however, get the kill. ED Sumit survives on a sliver of HP, but the blue, it's going to push in. Can he hold this? I think he's safe right now. Yes, he does manage to get the first aid. That moment might have gone passing by for Aritra, but can he find himself another opportunity here? They are flirting with the blue zone, and there's only so many places that Aritra can commit to right now without taking blue zone damage himself. And oh no, that's just a helmet there. He gets spotted out trying to jump over. 11 HP. He turns around. He does break it down, but it is going to be EDE Sumit who comes out on top. And now it is EDE Sumit versus Fields YT 1v1 to see who will take the chicken dinner here in map 2. Fields YT, can he make it 2 in a row? SK?
I think he can make it 2 in a row because he's got the, I think his secondary is a Kar 98, whereas EDI Sumit is sitting on about 90 ammo in a mini. This guy is sitting on 300 ammo. He's got more utility on his side. But Sumit has a really good chance if he knows how to use those smokes well.
Yeah, and he has
He's
absolutely
already
good. Oh, the blue is coming in as well.
Everyone's scared at the moment. A lot to play for.
Oh, he spots the player out by the looks of things. Fields YT.
What is Fields looking at, though?
I'm not sure. He's saying, how he's not spotting ED Sumit there. I think he spots barely a pixel. He pulls the shot, but EDE Sumit is just gonna hang behind this haystack.
I think he's gonna let Fields walk all the way in.
Oh, look at this long flank coming in. Oh, Fields! He's getting shot at, and Fields YT ends up going down.
EDI Sumit
EDI
with a
Sumit.
beautiful finish.
Beautiful finish. They're wonderfully done. We talked about this earlier. I did mention EDI Sumit started slow map 1, started slow map 2 as well, but boy oh boy.
He finishes off. I mean, it was an AK versus an M4 spray right there, and it seems as though the nerves got to Fields because his AK spray was not on point there.
Yeah.
Tried to pull that gun down, but no shots whatsoever. Just the 40 tag there from all that array of bullets that came through. EDI Sumit, on the other hand, full spray control, takes Fields down, and now I think this scoreboard is going to switch up, definitely switch up and make it much more challenging for these guys going into map 3. And map 3, being the most uncertain map ever, is going to be so much pressure, like unnecessary pressure at this point in time because both these guys are super close because it's like, I think it's only going to be about 4 or 6 points difference, max to max. That's what I feel at least.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a three-way fight now to the finish line. ED Sumit, we also have Wrecker in the play, and of course, Fields YT, who's taken the chicken into the first game. Unfortunately, only managed to get the second place in map number 2. Everything is on the line here as we line up for Sandhawk. We'll get to the predictions a little later, but for now, don't go anywhere. Sandhawk, the decider for the Solos community tournament here at GamerConnect Kolkata, coming up soon. Welcome back, everybody, to GamerConnect Kolkata, live from Prasad Square. I'm Shadeslayer. Joining me again is SK, please. 2 maps in the bag for the Solos community tournament here. And now Sandhawk to decide who's going to walk away the champion. Yep. Fields YT, a couple more other players there.
So
ED, Sumit.
I think it's Sumit, YT, Record,
yeah.
like a bunch of people. Let's go. So these YT still in the lead.
Oh, but not by
points
much.
By 1, right? Just 1 point. ED Sumit with that chicken dinner last game is going to secure him that 24 points. Record is still here. No wins on the board. Still got 19 points. Then we got Shadow Freak with 11. Assassin. AB Assassin, there were a couple more Assassins I think in the server, but AB Assassin with 8, Sagi with 7, Aritra with 7, Sahil Saab with 5, Ashutosh and Abhay with 3 points each tied up for 9 minutes. So eventually, I think it's going to become a top 4 or top 3 I think at the end of this match.
Yeah, I think Recker and the rest of the core there, ED, Sumit and Fields YT have kind of pulled away from the rest of the pack.
But Shadow Freak still has a chance with 1 dinner that he can possibly come back. So the map is Sandhawk, the most unpredictable PUBG map out there. We all love it, we all hate it. And we're going to have a bunch of people jump solo into it. I think we'll try and stay on aerial cam most of the time because of the fact that you can't take every fight. So I think we'll stay on an aerial view and see what's going on. Hopefully people land boot camp. Hopefully people land paradise. And I want Record to actually go out and kill everyone, man. Like he's got a big shot if he potentially, if he says, you know what, screw it. I know I'm in 3rd or 4th. I want to just go and kill everything on the map. If he does that, he has a very solid chance. Because he wasted a lot of time, I think, in the first 3 phases. And then he just caught out because of wrong positioning and the circle just pushing away from him. So if he moves early or plays the edge, I think he can get a lot more points this time around.
Also, the question now is, it's just a 1-point difference now between the leaders, Fields YT and ED Sumit. So how do you approach this map right now? You know for a fact this is not one of your traditional go-to maps, so your traditional play styles don't really end up working out over here. Do you play passive or do you fight it out?
I think it's safe to say that they need to play passive at least the early stages because too many people. I know they're a single point, but there's too many people at the moment, so they should play passive and make it to the last circle. Like we saw Sumit, right? He comes to phase 4, phase 5. That's when he does all the damage, like roll damage. Before that, he's not really that active during the early phases. He just lets people pass in front of him, and then he just explodes with those 6-7 kills and finishes with a chicken dinner. So maybe Fields can do the same thing. He almost did the same thing. They both have very similar play styles. I mean, let's see, but I want them both to be on that 1v1 scenario, and then it's going to be way more exciting. Or, you know, Reco can just come clutch and then get like 15 kills and then win the whole thing.
Yep. With that, let's jump straight into Sandhawk. And the first circle is already in its work. Looks like it will be shifting towards the northeastern side as pretty much boot camp Paradise the place. In fact, Paradise doesn't have a single soul in that vicinity. SK, walk us through how the circle's kind of panning out and how the players have spread out.
Right, Sagi here has already made a quick drop right next to Shadow Warrior. But does he know Shadow Warrior is in the building next to him? God only knows. But Shadow Warrior is at the window. Wait, what? He was on single fire. He kind of misses Sagi, I think. Just was scared for his life for a second because what Shadow did there was probably the most scariest thing you could do. He just peeked the window and then he moved away. And there we go. Oh my God. Sagi is going to take down Shadow Warrior. And just like that, that's the first kill of the map. I think shots being fired elsewhere.
Yeah, I think AB Assassin, what?
Drowns.
Ouch,
oh, so AB Assassin drowned here. Look at this.
Oh,
Look at
no.
This. This is AB Assassin. I think he fell off.
Well, that is sheer bad luck to start things off with.
So he went for the cave drop and then he ended up falling off the map.
Yep, and if we can
see if there's anyone else who are...
There's actually a couple of players who are very close here in boot camp. There is Agent Gamer who might look to take the peak. He spots the player of Thanos Demon. Ends up getting taken down. Thanos there was moving tiptoed around boot camp. There are only 2 players there, but Agent clearly had heard him in that building, and he's going to be able to easily take him down, and the entirety of boot camp is his now to loot away.
And now Vibrant here, he's got Dark Rick really close to him. But I think Dark Rick is just out of vision. He's gonna use the salt fields or whatever they are, the sea salt harvesting area, and he's gonna go away in cover. But Dark Rick is also looking at, so he knows there's someone here. He knows Vibrant's here. Dark Rick getting distracted by loot. He's getting really distracted by loot at the moment. Is he going to spot Vibrant? Vibrant's on his left. I think Vibrant's going to spot him out. Nope, Vibrant as well. Not looking at the right direction. Look at this. Both guys completely oblivious to the fact that they're right next to each other.
That is textbook tunnel vision right there. They're just too busy looting away. And what Darkirk actually is just kind of making some noise, shooting out into the open with that QBU, and I think that's given away his position there as Vibrant.
Vibrant now knows for a fact there's someone there. He didn't have a clue for now, but there we go. He's gonna spot out an AK now. Is he gonna swap to it? Nope, he's gonna keep the barrel. There we go. Swap comes out. But I think he dropped the red dot with the barrel. Now he has to go back again. Clumsy play.
Yep, and Darkirk, he does have the QBZ on him, and he kind of has an inkling now, knows where the shots have come from, and it's pretty much trying to jiggle PK to try and get any kind of info that he can find onto Vibrant, but that's not going to be the case. Sahil Sahab in the far side. Looks like he's getting into the thick of the action as well. Problem with him has been, he's been always able to get those 1 or 2 kills, but hasn't really been able to translate that into either more kills or position points, SK.
I don't think this fight is sort of happening.
I don't think this...
Actually, they are moving really close to each other now.
Boot camp pretty much completely open right now. There are a couple of players who are approaching each other. Flame Ride as well as Rigid Contra, in fact. I think they hear each other out now. Flame Ride is just going to sit himself here in the shack. Patience from him. He doesn't want to be the first one to pull the trigger. The door opens. Rigid Contra, tapper. 3 taps to the head, and he's like, sayonara. Picks up the kill. Rigid Contra. I did expect him to have the advantage there, but looks like he didn't have the audio cues that Flame Ride has, else that would have been nades flying into that shack, flushing Flame Ride out of his position, and now he's going to be able to walk away with the 6Xs well onto that M16. That's some sweet long-range power that he has in the kitty moving ahead as the circle also begins to push in, and yep. The circle's going to be northeast.
It is going to be like a very central circle. We got the quarry still in play. You know what
if
I
can
realized?
Switch over, check
Fields.
Have a look at
Fields is dangerously close to Soul Prince.
Fields YT has pretty much been sitting here in Kampong, I think, forever right now. He did have a couple of players close by, but looks like it hasn't really materialized into a duel whatsoever, and now is eventually gonna have to move with the circle coming in. Soul Prince, let's see though, if both of them do decide to move out at similar times, we might see an engage brewing here, but Fields YT again, as expected. I think they're not really up to taking an engage early on, just wants to bide his time, wait for some of these front runners to be the one to pull the trigger early on, as does look like Dankirk will eventually end up going down. Soul Prince going for the crossover. Fields YT playing it way too passive right now. Doesn't really want to get caught out in the open with his pants down and get shot at. Not sure how he hasn't really spotted Soul Prince just yet, who's been wandering out into the open. Pretty much Hail Mary plays, but another leader who might have a shot at making it to the victory here is going to be Shadow Freak.
I think it's a long shot considering the fact that he needs a lot of kills and there's only like 28, 27 people alive. So unless he gets like a big 6-7 kill haul, he's not really going to be comfortable. And you need to start moving, right? You need to get out, you need to start moving around because it's phase 2 and there's already like half the people dead. You don't want to be caught in that position. If you want the win, you need to go out and get the kills. And I don't see Wrecker as well.
Indeed, Essen, one of the players already has hit the deck there by the looks of things. Soham going for a ride in the backside. Erythra is on foot as well. This man had a long drawn duel last time around in Miramar. Is going to get shot in the bag. And lucky for him, he does manage to get himself indoors there. Pop that painkiller and now... Oh, there's Hugo charging in! I mean, Erythra is going to thank his stars there.
That's like easy picking on the side of Erythra. But look at this fight. The Vibrant is back again. And he was taking shots at Darkrick. And guess what? Feels Whitey already stepping in. He's like, I want this kill. He stole 1 kill off him. Now he's going to steal another kill. And Vibrant has no idea whatsoever. Meanwhile, Wrecker 18 is coming alive as well in the distance. He's got the first kill of the map. Fields has to make, I think, a big run now. Fields is outside and he's also got number 38. If you guys look in the bottom right of the screen, look at this though. Soul Prince is moving behind Fields. So if Fields stays for probably like 30 seconds longer, he is going to get caught out. And he's going to, if he goes down now, which is 24 alive, he's done. It's just like that. He's going to lose the whole thing because he's a point ahead in terms of lead. Vibrant now is going to play it safe. Not going to spot anyone out. What is Fields looking at the moment? Is he spotted Vibrant? Is he not? Does he know Soul Prince is behind him?
He did shoot a couple of bullets in that direction and they were awfully close to hitting Vibrant. And now Vibrant all of a sudden feels a little insecure in the building there. Feels Whitey though. Looks like he's not done. He wants to cut the distance here. Take the firefight. Question though is, if there is any sort of third party coming in, that might be curtains for Fields Whitey after putting out 2 solid performances in the first 2 maps.
And he still got the first kill, right? He took Vibrant's kill away. He's got enough points. There we go. Look at this. Vibrant spotting out.
He spots out one player. He goes for the shots. And now Fields Whitey spots out Vibrant, who's taking shots. He's done for. And
is he going to spot?
Oh,
there we go, another
spot. Soul Prince, can he get him? Who just needs one tag with the bullet. Can't find it with the SKS and the 6X. And Soul Prince manages to get himself into cover there with the ridge. 1 bullet. And Fields Whitey might have walked away with a couple of kills there. SK.
I have no clue how he spotted Vibrant there. That was such a weird angle that he caught Vibrant on. And what is Soul Prince doing? Does he not have a heal? He does have a heal. There we go. He's finally popping the painkillers out. Feels Whitey now, confident as ever, got the 2 kills. Now he knows Vibrant's out. He can play a little more confident, but Soul Prince finally, there we go. First aid coming in, but Abhay is actually pushing Soul Prince with a vector. Look at this. Does he know Soul Prince is prone there? And yes or no is the question. There we go. He just walks by. Look at this.
Look! Abhay turns around, but not in the nick of time. He ends up going down. While actually on the other side, Fields Whitey did get shot in the back by Sahil Sahab. And now Fields Whitey, who was actually going for that long rotate around, has stopped and moved back into the shack to kind of see if he can spot out Sahil. But in the meantime, we also see Wrecker there in the scorecard, slowly but surely racking kills up. SK.
And there's a lot of kills coming towards us. If you look at the map right now, Overhauling is moving in, Soul Prince is moving in, Fields Whitey is going to take out Darkrick 007.
He just had one player there in the shack. He's like, what? Thank you so much for the kill, Dark. Thank you. I will take that. And he will get that kill secured up as...
and Fields Whitey, I think he's going to get another kill right now because look at this. Overhauling.
Overhaul just dances around, barely makes it to safety there. Has one.
But does he spot Soul Prince? Look at what Soul Prince has done. Look at this. Soulprince spots out.
Hello, he could be the party breaker. Here goes for the shots onto Fields Whitey. Only 7 HP done. He can't spot him. He does spot him. Eventually turns around. Full spray now coming in. Fields Whitey takes Soulprince down. And Soulprince,
he's got so much confidence at the moment.
That was his moment for glory there, SK. That was his moment. He could have taken the leader down, but he whiffs his
Look at this though, 2 more kills on the, look at this.
And Fields Whitey, he's not done just yet. He continues to whack away.
Rekka's
He's got
behind.
2 players, in fact, with the SKS. 2 shots in. He's actually done quite a bit of damage onto Rekka. He's sponsored Rekka as well. 36 HP. Rekka's done for. He goes down to Fields Whitey. What a play, and with that,
he's just
Fields
going
Whitey.
crazy at the moment. And you know what? It's not done.
It's absolutely not done just yet. But
now we
Fields
got
Whitey.
Arithra. We got Arithra here. All Arithra and Shadow Freak literally parallel. Look at this.
Oh.
They are parallel, and then Arithra is going to spot him out. He's got the vector. Shadow now. Shadow spots out Arithra. What's Shadow
The shot
gonna do,
happening.
though?
Yeah,
Ooh,
that
Shadow's
fight
gonna
happening
go
all the
big
way at the
flank.
back.
There we go. Shadow.
Goes
Is he
for
gonna
the
get
spray,
him?
and
Easy
Arithra
picking.
does end up getting taken down. More loot coming in for Shadow. As there's quite a bit of players here towards the southwestern side of the circle. A lot of people at the edge. Shadow Freak moving in. There is also Fields Whitey, who's coming in very close. He does spot out Shadow Freak. He pulls out the SKS. Shots being fired, barely missing out. And Shadow Freak will have some canopy cover coming in there as well. Let's see if he turns around and returns fire here, SK.
I don't think so. Shadow doesn't have a single clue that maybe Fields Whitey is up there. Let's look at Shadow's thing. He's running straight towards Fields Whitey. He's getting shot from another distance. Now,
He pulls out the M4. He is done for, and
Fields Whitey is on 6
and he's getting
kills
shot
right
from
now.
far away right now. And he turns around. Fields Whitey, 2 shots. Can he survive? 76 HP does get tagged once though. Leonio 5 is gonna hit the deck. And now he's taking so many shots, and he ends up going down as well.
7 kills. This man cannot stop right now. And Lost Legend, possibly the next victim. Fields Whitey running around, moving in, doesn't care. He is on a roll right now.
Yep, he's become an absolute madman at this point of time. 7 kills. If he's going out, he wants to go out in style. ED Sumit.
Our number 2 player just has a single kill, and now he's going to spot him out. ED Sumit. Spot out Agent Gamer, but he has to rush to the zone. Zone's pushing out. He needs to go in. He's going to spot out Agent Gamer again. A lot of shots being whiffed, and there we go.
Nice.
EDI Sumit. Half grip M4. Easy picking. 2nd kill, whereas Fields Whitey has already got a 5 kill.
Yeah, and he spots out a player in as well. Shots being fired. Lost Legend. Oh no. What? 2, 3. Finally ends up going down. I mean, he's had an explosive game. We'll forgive him for the first couple of whips. He turns around though. He spots out Sahil Sahab. He's not done just yet here. Switches over nade. Is it good? It is cocked for that perfect range in. He gets the tag and the kill.
Oh my god.
What an absolute monster. Fields Whitey, 9 kills. And looks like he wants more. He's not done. He spots out 2 more players in this general direction, and he's up for this fight.
I think Soham's next. I'm sorry, but Soham's 001.
That's pretty much what it is right now.
You are next on the chopping block right now. So I'm actually going to run away, sir. It doesn't matter. See, the only 2 people we need to watch right now are EDI Sumit and Fields Whitey, right?
Yeah.
There's no one else we should watch because it's 2 kills versus 9, and that's an easy lead unless
ED Sumit now, if Fields Whitey ends up going down, and ED Sumit can pick up 4 or 5 kills on the trot and go for the chicken dinner, that is it. That is how he cuts the distance.
There's still a chance. There's still a huge chance because with kills comes like the fact that you're going to start playing reckless now, right?
Yeah.
You don't really care. You're just like, I'm pumped up. And you're going to make a lot more mistakes considering the fact that you're playing in a place where you're like, I don't care. I have nothing to lose right now.
And I think we should kind of move to a split screen right now, though it's not a technical 1v1.
There we go. He's killing more people.
He's killing more people, and it's going to be Bound Dule who does end up going down, but this is it. ED Sumit.
They are next to each other at this moment. Look at this though.
Yep.
If you look at if you look at this, Fields Whitey is literally on the right.
Yep, he's right next to each other. Fields Whitey though, he's tunnel visioned himself here as well, trying to get into that next circle. Probably try and take the compound here, cool things down. Oh, ED Sumit, does he spot him? I don't think he does. Yeah, it is FPP. Lucky for us, we have peripheral vision there to kind of spot out where the players are running.
Look at this though. 3 people in a similar compound. We got Flame Ride, we've got Let's Go, and we got Iron Man, all in the same compound right now.
Yep, and Soham, oh, he's just crouched in there. He gets shot and taken down. Just one random player there at the tree. Don't mind me. Please.
I think it's safe to say Fields Whitey is probably going to take the win.
Yeah, unless there is something absolutely out of the blue coming in where Fields Whitey ends up going down and ED Sumit gets all the remaining kills and the chicken dinner, and then probably there is maybe a small chance that he still might be able to take the win. Only time will tell, but as of now, final circle moving into Camp Bravo. Fields Whitey in a perfect position here to take the title.
He's in a perfect position, but you know what? Sumit's also like in a perfect situation to kill all the remaining members and kill Fields Whitey, but he needs to kill Fields first. That's the whole point. Now Fields Whitey is going to start moving in. He's going to move into the zone.
Yeah. Anytime now. All right. Third time is a charm, as they say. He does make it in. And with it ending in Camp Bravo again, lots of buildings, so many tight corners out here. Utility is going to be key.
Which corner do you peek is the real question right now.
And utility is going to play a big part as well. If they can flush out with nades, there's absolutely nothing like it, but Fields Whitey for now is just going to heal back up there in the corner. All of them have found themselves nice little buildings right here to camp, and I think the next circle coming in is pretty much going to decide on who's going to come out on top. SK.
Sumit is in a good position. Fields Whitey is just playing out in the open. This is someone who's like, you know what, I'm warmed up, I'm ready to go, I can kill anyone on the map. Look at his positioning though. He is basically standing out on top. And now Iron Man is going to jump into the building next door. ED Sumit, Flame Ride, and Let's Go. Flame Ride's caught out in the zone. Is he going to walk straight into Let's Go is the real question. Let's Go now in the zone. Let's Go's not going to spot out, but guess what? ED Sumit is going to hear this. There we go. Beautiful spray. Done. Just like that, going to pick that kill up. The circle moves closer. ED Sumit is in.
He's in.
Let's Go has to enter the building that Sumit is. And guess what? Fields Whitey also has to make a big rotation now.
Yep. It is down to the top 4. Mine Iron Man is in the play as well in the far side.
I think we should split between EDI Sumit and Fields Whitey if you can take a look at Fields Whitey right now. These are our first and second leaderboard people right now. Fields Whitey going to make the big rotation in. Sumit is going to hear Let's Go.
Yep, Mine Iron Man
on the wall.
Very close in as well here to Fields Whitey. Not sure if he's heard the audio cue. He's trying to get that jump in as well. And now he's definitely heard the audio cue. And there you go. Nade's coming in, far side.
The nade goes up though. He heard the audio cue jump down, but the nade goes up. EDI Sumit now is going to hear that nade, and guess what? He's confused because he thinks Let's Go's on his right.
He spots out Fields Whitey, goes for the wild spray, takes him quite a bit of bullets there, but eventually will pick up his 12th kill in, and it's down to the top 3 here. Fields Whitey moving in, ED is Sumit, and in the thick of things, there's a third plane in as well. Let's Go. He's kind of like,
Let's Go is going to enter EDI Sumit's building any second now. And the circle closes in on Sumit. So now it's going to be Fields versus Sumit. It's as simple as that. Fields is going to boost up completely. Sumit isn't boosted up. But he's got 4 nades. If I was Sumit, I'd just be flushing buildings left, right, and center with those 4 nades because...
And he's going to take blue damage here in as well. A little bit by the looks of
he's heard him. Sumit's hurt.
Yeah.
Feels right now.
And feels. It's just fitting that we get to watch this duel right now.
Look at this.
Let's go in the middle. Gonna end up getting spotted out. It is Sumit with the spray there. Will get that. And there you go. How fitting, SK.
That
it is gonna be Edie
won.
Sumit versus Fields Whitey.
And I think it's safe to say that Fields Whitey is gonna take the solo tournament, the community tournament, because dude, that is such a difference right there, 12 to 4.
Yep.
Even if Sumit kills him right now, I don't think the deficit's going to make up for it.
Oh, he spots out the shoulder. He's going to dance around. 45 HP, dance around. He still doesn't
my
know.
God.
And EDI Sumit.
EDI Sumit's going to take the second chicken dinner out of the 3 maps. But is this going to be enough?
No, I don't
think so, right?
It is
there's
not going to be
There's only
enough.
2-point difference. We hear the crowd. Everyone's hyped for Sumit, but look at Fields Whitey. 12 friggin' kills. What on earth?
Kills. What an absolute monster there. But take nothing away from EDI Sumit there as well. Played like a true champion throughout the entire 3-map series. And here takes the chicken dinner. And if I'm not mistaken, was it the second chicken dinner?
It was the second chicken dinner.
Second chicken dinner.
And it was the same scenario, right?
Same scenario.
Both maps was EDI Sumit and Fields Whitey.
Fields Whitey
going down both times. So clearly we have a better player, but we have a better fragger as well.
Yeah, we have a far better fragger. It is
so
not
that
just
is a big difference.
Yeah, it's not just about the end, but the consistent fragging from Fields Whitey.
That was just madness. This game was like a whole other level.
Yep.
All right, guys, we're going to be back in a while. I think we're going to do duo tournaments next. So we're quickly going to evaluate the scores. We'll update on socials.
Yep.
Who's going to take the win, whether it's going to be Sumit or whether it's going to be Fields Whitey. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be Fields Whitey this time around. Yeah. We will see you soon. This is, it's been a crazy community tournament. It's open for everyone. June 8th, GC Kolkata. If you're not here, you can still make it. There's still slots open. There's still maps left with squads. Do come in, register. If you are from Kolkata, like, don't miss this opportunity.
Prasad Square is the place to be. With that, big shout out to all the sponsors again. NVIDIA, GeForce, Dell Alienware, Western Digital, LG, ZOTAC Gaming, as well as Ant Esports for making this possible. We will be back shortly with duos as we rinse and repeat 3 maps yet again. Don't go anywhere. GC Kolkata is just getting heated up.